going to be talking about the stuff I liked and I didn't like from yesterday's PlayStation Experience Conference. That was Saturday, December 5th, 2015. So let's get started with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I loved it. A lot of other people didn't love it. Those people are PC fans with no confirmation that it's coming to the system in the first year of its release on the PS4. Xbox fans, Nintendo fans. No confirmation if it's going to their platform in the first year. And it's probably not. The fact of the matter is, the PS4 is the highest selling gaming console this generation. There is no reason to not put it on this system. It earned it. From the PS1 days, it earned it. It definitely did. Final Fantasy Crisis Core, or if you want to call it Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, released only for the PSP years and years ago, which was the prequel to the Final Fantasy VII game story. You got to run around as Zack. You did all of his adventure leading up to the point where Cloud jumps off the bridge onto the train. It was amazing. It was awesome. So many different characters, like I said, before the events of Final Fantasy VII. And that was a prequel, like I said, released on a PlayStation Portable system. It was only released physical, so you can't get it digital and play it on the Vita, which sucks. That was Square Enix decision. Sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied. Lots to talk about. So, yeah, I forgot about the voice shit. So, we have, Fat Princess. I'm excited about this game. I brought it day one. Had to get it. I've been excited about it for months and months and months now. All of this year since I saw it last year at PlayStation Experience. No release date was confirmed for this game, and they dropped it yesterday, and it was awesome. Um, Couch co-op, online co-op, drop in, drop out co-op, RPG, level up your armor, level up your character, level up your weapons, different armor. A huge story mode. Lots of side quests, lots of voice actors, lots of dialogue, lots of funny, amazing moments. It is awesome, and I will be playing this game 4-player co-op shortly. So it's fucking crazy. Lots of games released and shown off yesterday. Ni no Kuni, we all know about Ni no Kuni on the PS3. I hope that it gets a HD remaster for the PS4 before Ni no Kuni 2 comes to the PS4, which has once again confirmed only on PS4. I can't wait. Looks amazing. New fighter revealed for Street Fighter 5. His name is Fang. It's kind of weird, but I know a lot of people that are gonna want to use him to troll people. Zodiac Odyssey. I'm gonna call it Zodiac Odyssey. It's called Zodiac Orcanon Odyssey, if that's how I'm pronouncing it correctly. Only available on the PS4, PS Vita. It seems to be a turn-based RPG, but the art style is that of Dragon's Crown. It looks amazing. I will definitely be getting it for my Vita to play on the go. Nihon was premiered in the United States for the first time. I thought that game was only going to be in Japan, but no, it's not. It's an action RPG. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo. Let me explain this game. It's like Onimusha, Ninja Gaiden mixed with Demon Souls, and if you mix all three of those together, you get perfection. This game is awesome, and I cannot fucking wait for it. So I'm glad that it got the confirmation that we were all been waiting for since Tokyo Game Show of this year, that it was going to be coming to the PS4 in the United States. They also announced a brand new beta for the Tomorrow Children. If you get into the beta, you get a unique outfit for the character in the final game, or in the beta, I'm not sure. A brand new MLB The Show 16 with new catch mechanics and other stuff. Not a big fan, but it was awesome. Graphics still look amazing on that game. This is weird. It's the Sparrow Racing League, which reminded me a lot of Jet Moto from back in the day on the PS1, Jet Moto 1, 2, and 3, which I played and owned on the PS1 back in the day. I was hoping that we would get a new Jet Moto, but we do have other racing games. We have Drive Club, which will be supported well into in past probably 2016, and as well as Gran Turismo, which was not shown on stage yesterday, but they did have enough. This is live. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is a live gameplay commentary also. So I'm going reading off the news, and I'm on my PS4, and I might as well just say fuck it and go show you a little bit of Fat Princess while I'm reading off some more of this news. So let's see. Parts I didn't like, but before we get to that last game that they showed before the montage, the parts that I really did not like was all the indies from Phil Schaefer. I did not like that shit. Why is there three people on the? That's weird. It's normally only my dude. My dude is right there. We got two other soldiers here. Oh, we got two other soldiers because I'm logged into my other accounts. That's awesome. Wow, I did not know that. Okay, that just tells you that it's it's couch co-op. I'm logged into my Japanese account, and I'm also logged into my European account. I was checking both of those stores to see if they had any new themes or demos or betas from the PlayStation experience. They did not, but I am still logged into them. So it's fucking awesome. It's really crazy. Let's just go look at my character real quick. That's my character. You can go edit them. Like I said, so many different customizations. Let's stop. All the indies from Phil Schaefer. Did not like that shit. I did not like it at all. Too many from Phil Schaefer. Too many from the guy with the beard. He was kind of a little bit on the bigger side, bigger boned. He had an awesome jersey and a hat, but he had a beard. He was on at the same time as Phil Schaefer. I don't know his name. Every time a game was also on a Vita, he would take the Vita out of his pocket and show it a little bit. That guy. From what I hear on the internet, both of those, or either Phil Schaefer alone, spent a total of 30 or more minutes on stage, which is just too fucking much. There needs to be a indie convention besides PAX. They need a bigger indie convention that all indie developers can just go to and pitch their games, show off their games, show gameplay, run betas, run tests, whatever they want to do to get the word out about their indie titles. There needs to be a convention for that. Am I saying that I hate indie games? I do not. I just hate the ones that look like they belong on the Super NES or the NES or something past then. I don't like those games. Okay? Like if you go into college for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, longer than that even, you should be showing the world more than games that we saw 20 or 30 years ago. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. Okay? It's something that's really becoming outrageous. They're not just the indies that they put on the PlayStation 4. There are some of those indies that wound up on the Xbox One that don't look up to par for this generation. You're not even remotely. Speaking of remotes, PlayStation VR. There were a very few amount of games that I liked. Let me just talk about the two that I can remember and see. I liked the game called Golem for the PlayStation VR, and what is it? The Ubisoft one. Was it called Eagle or was it called Flight? It's called Eagle Flight. It's called Eagle Flight and Golem. Those are the two PlayStation VR games that I really liked. One game that I probably get, but it's borderline telling me that a lot of games on the PlayStation VR might be shovelware. I'm probably gonna have to take that back as of right now, because there are some games that are not shovelware. But I just hope the developers that are putting games on the PlayStation VR are really serious. I don't expect every game to be a shooter. I don't expect every game to be a first-person RPG, Japanese RPG, Western RPG, action RPG. I don't expect that. But I don't expect every game to look like it's made for kids either, you know. So once again, if you want the product to sell, try to filter out some of the junk, you know. And I could say once again, go back to indies. You know that some people like indies. But we need to filter that shit out. PlayStation, the people that's working at Sony's PlayStation division, they need to start filtering through some of the indies. Not all of them are what anybody wants. I can go to some of the indies that I talked about with not so good graphics, and not a lot of people are even buying those. Not even a lot. You know? So, they need to put a stop to some of that. Cut it out a little bit. Or have, like I said, a personal, sorry. Not a personal, a separate event for indie games. And as far as E3 is concerned, all parties, Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, PlayStation's exclusive event, PlayStation Experience, anything, Nintendo Direct, anything. Those indies need to be at their own convention. There is too many of them because most people are making these games that either look like they're supposed to be on cell phones or look like they're supposed to be on 4, 5 generations past. And it's easy to make those games that take no effort to make. You know? It's very easy, and the the market is getting crowded with it, and it's something that I just don't really like. And I think a lot of people feel the same way as me. Whether you're PlayStation or Xbox, not every indie needs to be on a next generation console that are doing graphics like Uncharted. Now if we go back to Fat Princess, right? And we got indies that are borderline what these are, right? I'm gonna go into look at that. It says couch play. I don't have any other controllers. That's the funny thing about it. It's like I logged into those accounts, but I don't have any other controllers. So when I go in the store, you see what I'm gonna be talking about. Now there was one game, I'm not really sure if it's indie or not. Hob, this game called Hob, Hob. I really did like that. At first, I thought it was like, oh man, damn, it's a fucking indie. And then it started showing me other stuff in the game, like, so it had fighting, it had puzzle, it was awesome. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if I said the game, um, Zodiac or Canon Odyssey. I'm excited about that game for the PS4 and PS Vita. Street. Oh, so sorry, I was about to call it Streets of Rage. The King of Fighter 14 confirmed with 50 different fighters. So I'm logged into my other accounts. You can see there's a J Pyro 2KX, and there's a JTV Japan, and of course my Tech Boy 88. If there's nobody on the controller for a certain amount of time, you will be turned into a chicken. And that's just how it is. You can either pick up the chicken or kill the chicken. That used to be your character. And you see blood. And they die. And it's serious. So if a lot of indie games, I'm not saying only this art style, only this graphic style look like this. Then yeah. Oh, man, what's that? Can I pick that up? Then yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be so pissed off about the amount of indies that are being showed off at some of these more huge ass events. But that's just me. That's just what I think. I know a lot of people that feel the same way. But yeah, this is Fat Princess. This is not all the gameplay. I'm just in the town right now, so there's different people I can talk to. As you can see right here, I brought up the option menu, and turn my character around 360. You can see the helmet, the sword, the different armor, shield. It's badass, man. It really is. Really fucking crazy. Different classes. So when you pick a different class, you can I'll show you that real quick. But in the comment section below, before I start to like rant off, I'm not gonna play a lot of this game. I'm just gonna go to the checkpoint. Before I start, to stray off of the topic at hand, tell me what you guys think of the PlayStation experience below. I do agree that there was too many indies, and there was. Am I leaving out of town? Okay. There was too many indies, and there was, for the VR, the first demonstration by Dr. Marks. I got mad respect for that guy. He gave me some pretty awesome games for the PlayStation Move back in the day. I'm not gonna lie about that. But, They should have made sure everything was already ready
Gather
before he
provisions and
started.
upgrade your
That's
weapons
just
at the vendor
me.
tents
Oh, this was a
before
checkpoint I told
embarking
you
on
about.
your next
We
quest.
can change your class at any time. So at any time you can push up, down, right, or left on the D-pad, and it changes to something else. So I'm an archer now. Or I get back to my warrior, and I'm a warrior. And I have the same setup of weapons, armor, and of course my helmet that I did when like I said, when I picked it. So, game's fucking awesome. Looks great. I'm not sure if it's 60 frames per second, but I do know it's 1080p. It looks amazing. Love the art style that they went with. As you remember, Fat Princess used to be cell shaded. So, those were my only complaints. Too many indies that I don't care about. Too many low budget indies with not good three-dimensional graphics. And the VR, since there were so many people there, I don't think they should have spent as much time as they did. And if so, they should have showed some of the more games that you clearly knew gamers would like. There was a lot of silly games that they could just really have done without showing. And then there was some games that I'm really glad that they did show, like Ace Combat. That Ace Combat 7, that's coming to PS4, and it's gonna support VR. So, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I'll see you guys later.